Hello, welcome to OK So Basically. In this podcast, I have a series of interviews where I speak with young people who are actively participating in things they are passionate about, and they share some of their opportunities they've had and how you can find some opportunities of your own. So if this sounds like your kind of thing, you're in the right place, and I hope you enjoy. Hello, welcome to OK So Basically. Today I'm joined here with a special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, my name's Isaiah Omala, and I'm a beatboxer, actor, singer, and I like to do a few dance moves on a weekly basis, just like a little cheeky 1 2 1 2. You know what I mean?
Do you want to show us any of those dance moves right now? Maybe. Okay, nice. So today we'll be talking more about your beatboxing and kind of what you do with that. So maybe before we start, could we get a little beatbox freestyle maybe?
Okay.
Do you want to have the mic?
Yeah, normally I'll ask is there like a little, like a word that you can give me or something, like, so I can just freestyle off that?
I'm terrible.
Just like a normal word, like
Tuesday.
Oh, damn. This is tricky, but yeah, okay. Let me see. Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday. That's all I have, like.
That's all you have. That is really good. Aline, I always knew you were good, but that is really good. And the fact you can just do it on the spot, that's really cool. So how long have you been beatboxing for?
I've been beatboxing for about, I think it's coming up to a year, but I feel like I've done it for like about about 10 months. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's coming up to a year. Jeez. That's mad. Yeah.
And what made you want to start beatboxing? How did that journey begin?
Oh, that's actually an interesting one. Like, when I was younger, I've always like done little weird like noises, like, you know, when you want to imitate stuff, like a cat, like a, or like a sheep. Like I always I always tried to imitate stuff, and like when I was in college one day, my friend just randomly picked me up and said, "Oh, like you look like you like to you feel like you're musically gifted." He said he said like you like to mix with your beats and mix with what you do. And I was thinking, I just do this for fun. I just like what I'm doing. Like, and then one thing I really picked up from, because he said that his brother run a, what do you call it? A company, or should I say a club down at the Batsy Art Centre. And if I wanted to come and join, like I could come and have some fun there and make some beats, make some raps and songs and stuff like that. I was thinking, oh, let me go and join. Like I was thinking, since like I wanted to just back my friend and actually like turn up and just, you know, just do what a friend would normally do. And then I got there, like I got to the Beatbox Academy from the first day, and I was amazed because I found out there was the Beatbox UK champ that was just randomly there beatboxing to us. I was thinking, and he apparently is still the UK champ. And I was thinking, raw, like what? Like I was thinking, let me just try and battle him one day and then become better than him. But that still, I still need to humble myself and, you know, remember where I've come from and become, like, should I say, improve my beats.
Nice.
But yeah, that's why.
I'm excited for the day you become the UK beatbox champion.
110%.
I think you can definitely do that. But for those people who are listening, and for me as well, I'm not too sure how do you become the UK beatbox champion? What do you kind of have to do?
I believe to become the UK beatbox champion, or should I say to become a great beatboxer, because I'm not the UK beatbox champion, but to become a great beatboxer,
Yeah.
I feel like you should listen to your body and your rhythm. Listen to what the world gives you, should I say. And should I say, even if you're not musically gifted or even if you don't really know what you're doing, any beat, any sound, anything you can make is necessarily, it can be what's the word? Put out again.
Yeah, like anything you make can be used.
Yeah, it can be used back through your body. Like if it's like you walking, if it's like you open the door. Like there's so many different things you can do in the world, but you just have to make that beat like it just feels so like I feel like to become the UK champ, you must just let it go and let it feel free. Like do what you believe is right at the time and enjoy yourself. Even if you feel like what you're doing is wrong or like you're doing like a weird beat or ooh, like you think about other people's commentary or what people are thinking. Don't think like that. Just move forward and enjoy yourself, shall I say. Yeah, enjoy your beat and enjoy what you're doing because that's what makes the best. Yeah. That answered the question.
Thank you. No, you did answer the question, so thank you so much. I have a few more questions for you. One of them is, so you kind of mentioned that you used BAC, so Battersea Arts Centre,
Yeah.
to kind of help with your beatboxing. Were there any other organisations or resources that were helpful in your beatboxing journey?
Yes, indeed, actually. I feel like one thing that is this is actually very weird, but physical theatre and yoga. Like you see when you like I went to a physical theatre workshop and they were doing a lot of and they were like they were moving their body about and exactly after stretching my body and feeling warm, my body felt like I'm not even gonna stress this enough. Like my body felt as if I could do anything, as if my like everything was open. Do you know your cheese?
Yeah.
And I could just make any beat. Like everything I was making was coming like it was instantaneous. It was beautiful. So I feel like the Beatbox Academy, that's definitely one at the Battersea Art Centre. Physical theatre and anything that involves your body, should I say. Like any kind of workshop that involves your body, but physical theatre is definitely one. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And that's so interesting for you to say, because I do theatre, like physical theatre is something I've done. And it's interesting for you as a beatboxer to say, you know what actually helped me? Physical theatre was really, really helpful for beatboxing. So it kind of just shows, even if you're using like kind of your mouth to make these sounds, still warming up the rest of your body kind of helps get that blood flowing and, you know, helps your mind start being creative and it all kind of works together. So that's really, really interesting. And if anyone wants to get into physical theatre, you can always search online and they'll always have like a few workshops happening somewhere, which is great. Nice. And so another question I have for you is anyone else who's maybe listening, who wants to get into beatboxing, what kind of advice would you give them? Yeah.
Advice I'll give you to beatbox. First off, is the regular boom T Clark. Like, as long as you this is a good one. Sorry. As long as you know, if you feel as if you can't make a certain sound like the wow, as long as you stick with the boom T and Clark, that itself can lead to many different sounds. Like, for instance, if you go, it can lead to, but you have to hone it and try different sounds. Like, you go, I'm just doing, but it's just because I'm moving my vocal cords. But if you do, you could think of like a drum, for instance, because that's what you're doing. You're doing I think it's snares. You do. You can first go. Now you sound like a bee, or you could just do a lot of different like things, but you just have to. Wait, what's the question again? I got off the tangent.
It was just advice how to kind of get.
Oh yeah, advice.
So that kind of tutorial is really helpful.
Focus on the boom T Clark, because even if you feel like it, even if all you can do is that alone, you might go to like a beatbox battle and all you do is, and then they're just doing some next up other sound, but then when they come back they can't do as good as you because that's what you've mastered. And then later on, like when you actually go to like a different thing, you figure out that there'll be certain things, like it might not be in beatboxing, but there'll be certain things in the world that you'll be able to do with your mouth that is way different.
Yeah.
I hope that answers. But yeah, that's my advice for you guys.
Perfect, thank you. So it's kind of just like taking those baby steps, building the foundation, and then from there you can definitely level up and kind of grow. But I feel like even when I was in primary school, in music, they tried to teach us how to beatbox, and they would say, they said a phrase you could use was, I think we had boots and cats, and so they said if you just say boots and cats and boots and cats.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I don't know, like I don't feel like I'm beatboxing. So what was your one? It was
boom T boom Clark.
Boom T boom Clark, boom T boom Clark.
Like take out the see boom boom. See how this is boom boom or cat car.
Right, got you.
Car boom boom boom. T boom boom car.
Nice. Okay, thank you, because I know myself, I was always confused and I didn't quite fully understand how to kind of use that to help me beatbox, but that's really been helpful. So what are your next steps in terms of beatboxing? Where do you want to take it? What are your next steps? Obviously, we've spoken a bit about, UK beatboxing champion. Do you have any other kind of places you want to take beatboxing? What do the next steps for you look like?
The next steps for me for beatboxing, I'm going to use it in a lot of my work. For instance, my upcoming comic, I'm going to turn into a animation where I'm going to do beatboxing in there. But for actual beatboxing in general, I'm going to do a gig soon coming up. I'm doing a gig at the what's that place called? At the sorry, I'm not very bad with names. The
Is it gone?
no, it's not.
No, it's on the tip of your tongue.
I think it's either the O2 or I might be performing at the National Theatre again. but don't quote me on the National Theatre. But the O2, yes, I'll be performing at the O2 soon. But yeah, yeah.
So loads of big performances coming up. That's always really, really fun. And you can always, like, once you've double checked that, let me know.
Yeah.
And then I can leave that in the little description. So yeah, just loads more performances, getting yourself out there. That sounds really, really great, really fun. So I think we're going to wrap it up now. Thank you so much for being on my podcast and sharing all those things with us. It's been really, really useful. And yeah, thank you. I'll see you again soon.
I'll see you again soon. Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Peace.
Yay!
That was really